sing our, let's say our 2s and up to 24. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, almost done. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, and we're done. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. I was actually singing that song the other day, just in my head, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show a flashcard to each row, one at a time. If a girl gets it, it goes in the girl pile. If a boy gets it, it goes in the boy pile. Now, I realize that there are more boys than girls, so girls are at a disadvantage. Sorry. Okay? All right, so are we ready? We'll start with row 1. Shh, everyone else be quiet so we can hear. Okay, row 1.
18.
Boy. Row 2.
0.
Boy. Row 3.
9.
Boy. Row 4.
4.
Mackenzie. I can't see your lips moving, so sometimes I can't tell who did it. All right, row 5.
3.
Noah. Okay, back to row 1. Ready?
12. 14. 15.
Our friends.
15. 9.
We're not adding, we're multiplying. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
20. You cheated.
18. All right, nobody gets it. Ready? 3 times 6 is 18. That's how you use that. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 3 times 6 is 18. But it's faster just to know that 3 times 6 is 18. Okay? All right. Row 2. 27. Okay, ready? Row 3.
21.
Yes. Boy. So that's the same kind of thing. 4 times 6. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay, that's my 6th finger, so 24. But it's quicker to know that 4 times 6 is 24. But if you get stuck, then use the multiples. Ready? Row 4. Boy, good job. Okay, row 5.
24.
She started it. Row 1.
8.
Boy. Row 2.
3.
Boy. Row 3.
12.
12. Row 4. Boy. Row 5.
20.
Okay, last one for each row. Ready? Row 1.
16.
Row 2.
36.
It's so hard when I can't see your lips. Who's? I think it was was a boy first, but you guys mostly all got it. Ready? Row 3.
18.
Boy. Row 4. Not adding. Yes, 16. 4, 8, 12, 16. And then last one. Yes, very good. Okay, so boys, I don't need to count. I can tell you got more. But it's okay. But remember, you were at and you had an advantage. All right, now in math class today, we are going to again talk about money. Now on Friday we were just counting money. So for instance, let's just for fun, count these dollars. I'm waiting until you're quiet. Ready? Now, they might be upside down, but we're going to start with our largest bill first. So, 20, 25, or I'm sorry, I thought that was a 5. 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. All right, so I have 60. $50, but this is what our $50 would look like. It has Kennedy's picture on it. So what's the value of a $50? 50 cents. Because half of $1 is 50 cents. So we'll go ahead, I guess we can count with these. Okay, now when you're just counting money, start with your largest coins first. So, ready? 50, $1. Okay, so that's $1. Let's just count a new dollar. Ready? 25, 50, 75, $1. Okay, so 4 quarters is $1. Let's count another dollar. Ready? 25. Oh, sorry. It's a dime. 35. 45. 55. 65. 70. It's a nickel. 75. 80. And then 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. All right, we won't count all the way to 100, okay? Although I'm sure that you can count to 100. So that is how we count money. We start largest to smallest. Now, today we're going to learn how to count money back. So let's say that you go to the store and the cashier you give the money to the cashier, but it was too much money and she needs to give you change back. That's what we're going to talk about today, how you do that. Now, when you count change back, what you do is you start at the lowest amount, okay? And then you're going to count using the coins that you need to get you to a place where you can use the the bigger coins. All right, so for instance, let's say that you are at the dollar store, okay? And you, well, no, let's not use the dollar store. Let's use Walmart. You were at Walmart and you bought something that cost $2.81. $2.81. Okay, so that's how much you owe to the cashier. But then you don't have exact change. You have a $5 bill. So you give the cashier $5 bill. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start at the amount that I needed to pay, and we're going to count up to $5. And whatever that amount is how much she's going to give me back. So, let's start, let's say we have $2.81. I'm going to count with my smallest coin until I get to a place where I can use a big coin. So, 281. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies. Okay, and that would bring me up to what?
4 cents.
If I added 4 pennies to this, I would have $2.85 now, right? Ooh, okay, so when it ends in a 5, that means I can start using nickels, because nickels are worth 5. So what I'm gonna do is add a nickel, and that would bump me up to what?
$2.90.
Right. So if I use a nickel, $2.90, because I added 5 cents to that. Now I'm at a place where I can use a what? A dime to bump me up to $3. So 1 dime would bump me up to $3, because $2.90 plus a dime is $3. Now, I don't need coins anymore. What would I use? Dollar bills. How many dollar bills would I need to make up to $5? $2 more. So I'm going to write $2. Okay, so the cashier owes me this. She owes me $2 and a dime, a nickel, and 4 pennies. And that would be the change that I get back. So I look at my number and I think, okay, what coins do I need to bump me to the next biggest number? So 81 cents is 19 cents away from $1. So I have to think, how can I use my coins? I want to use the least amount of coins. Now I could use 19 pennies, right? But that's silly. You don't want to carry 19 pennies around. You want to think, how I want to use the least amount of coins as I can to make my change. So in order to get to 81 to the next nearest dollar, I would use 4 pennies, and then a nickel, and then a dime, and then I can use dollar bills after that. So open your math book to page 21. All right. Well, technically, yes, get them out, but we're probably not going to use them today. All right. So, counting back change, and you know what? This comes in, you're going to need to know this. You know why? Because I used this weekend at the store. It was yesterday. We bought some subs for lunch, and the cashier was punching in the numbers, and she hit the wrong number. She put the wrong amount in. So then she had to think in her head what amount of change to give back to me. And I even thought, ooh, wonder if she's going to know. But she did. So sometimes you're going to need to know. If something happens, you don't always have a calculator. You don't always have a computer. You just need to use this computer right up here, your brain. This brain is more complex than any computer man's ever made. So, directions on page 21 say to cross out the exact bills and coins needed for the amount shown. So this kind of goes back to on Friday when we were counting change. So if we want to give $25.23, raise your hand. Who can tell me what we would cross out? Jacob? Okay, cross out the 20 and cross out the 5, so that's 25. Okay, cross out the 5. Just put a little X on them. And then what about 23 cents? What would I cross out? How would I make 23 cents from the coins they have? Looks like they give us 2 dimes, a nickel, a quarter, and 3 pennies. So what would I use? The dimes, yes, 2 dimes. That's 20 cents. And then what? Pennies. Okay, so say 2 dimes and 3 pennies. Remember, a dime is actually smaller than a nickel, but it's worth more. So the dime is 10 and the nickel's 5. So cross out 2 of the dimes. That means 20, and then 3 pennies is 3 cents. So that's 23. Number 2, we want to cross out $10.46. Alex, do you want to do number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you crossed out only one $5 bill.
Well, we want to make $10.46.
Yeah, because you cross out one of the 5s, then you only have $5 bills, and you can add those and makes 10.
I don't understand. Because you would need we're crossing out, I know what you mean. The crossing out means we're using it. Yeah, so I know what you mean. You're doing an X and then whatever's left.
Yeah.
Okay, but in this case, an X means we're going to use it.
So you're going to cross out 2 5s.
Right.
And for 46 cents, you want to use that quarter.
Mm-hmm.
A dime.
Okay, so that's
that will be 35 cents.
right.
And you need 46, so you just use another dime.
Right. So we have 25, 35, 45.
And just cross out a penny.
Correct. Very good. So a quarter, 2 dimes, and a penny. Okay. Okay, we're crossing out what we need, what we're using. Okay, so $10 and 46 cents. Okay. Number 3, $12.55. Logan.
Cross out 10, 1, and 1 for 12.
Okay.
Then cross out the 2 quarters.
Okay, which makes 50, right?
And then take the nickel.
Correct. So we have 10, 11, $12, and then 25, 50, 55 cents for the coins. Number 4, $31.26. Jana? for the dollars, we have a 20 and a 10 and a 1. That makes 31. So cross out a $20 bill, a $10 bill, and a $1 bill. And then for the coins, I couldn't quite hear you, but I think you said 2 dimes, which is 20 cents, a nickel, which is 25, and then a penny is 26. So 25, 50, 10, 20, 25, 26. All right. Now, this is where we're going to talk about the change. So, question?
I guess you could also do 3 dimes and a penny.
Well, then it would be 31 cents. If you did 3 dimes. That'd be too much. At the chart at the bottom, it says use the table to count on change from $5. Use the fewest coins and bills. So that's what we did up here. I was counting on. I was taking this amount and I counted on until I got to this amount. So for number 6, the price is $4.54. We're going to write how many coins we need and then what the value of them is. All right, so to get from $4.54, it already tells us we're going to use 1 penny. And then you see if we add 1 penny, it comes up to $4.55. You add 1 penny. Now, what could we add to 55 cents? It already tells us to use 2 dimes next. So how much would our amount be if we use 2 dimes? If we add to that? Nicholas?
$4.75.
Right. Okay, so look, you've got a big chart on your paper, okay? It looks hard, but it's not. So, we've got the price is $4.54, and then we've got, I'm gonna, instead of drawing the coin, I'm gonna write the name of the coin. So a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and then the dollar bill. I'm just gonna put that for dollar bill. Okay, and then it'll tell us how much change. So, if we add a penny, that brings us up to $4.55. Now, if we add a nickel, that brings us up to $4.60, but we can't really do much with it. We want to get to the next big coin, which would be a quarter. So, if we put 2 dimes, that would bring us up to $4.75. Okay, now what can we do with that? How can we count on to $4.75 to bring us to the next level? Autumn?
1
Yeah. If we do 1 quarter and add that to $4.75, what does that give us? $5. And then we don't need any dollar bills because we came to an even dollar amount. So the total change was a penny, 2 dimes, and a quarter. So that was 25 cents, 35, 45, 46. So 46 cents was my change. So you just need to figure out the least amount of coins to equal the value that you need. All right, what about if we had $2.35? Okay. Now, should we use any pennies? No, because 5 is a divisible by 5 number. So if we had like a 3 there, then we would need 2 pennies to bump us up to a 5. So what could we use next? Jensen?
We could use,
That wouldn't make sense to use a quarter yet, right? Because then that would be $2.60, and it's hard to count on from there. Autumn?
one nickel.
Yeah, let's do a nickel. Can you all see this? This marker's not real bright. Okay, so if we add a nickel, then what does that bring my amount up to? $2.40. Okay, now what can we add on to that? What can we add on to $2.40? Autumn?
2 dimes.
Well, 2 dimes would give us $2.60. Why don't we do 1 dime, and that brings us to $2.50. And then you see what we can do? What can we add to $2.50? Because our goal is to get to $5. Go ahead.
4 quarters.
Well, not 4 quarters,
Oh, 1.
2 quarters. Because if I add 2 quarters to $2.50, it gives me $3. Because $2.50, $2.75 to $3. Now I'm at $3. How much more do I need to get me to $5? Jensen.
$2.
Yes, we need $2. So that gives us our $5. So the change that we used was a nickel, a dime, 2 quarters, and $2. So we used $2, 50, 65. So $2.65 is our change. All right, let's do another one. These are kind of fun. It's kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like what least amount of coins can I use to get to the amount I need? It's a game. So if I have $1.78, what can I count on to get me to the next level where I can just add some bigger coins to it? Autumn?
2 pennies.
Okay, let's do 3 pennies. Or no, 2 pennies, sorry. So what will that make my amount to come to?
$1.80.
Right. Okay, now that's a good amount right there, $1.80. What can I count on to $1.80 to bring me to the next level? Jensen? What am I? I'm close to 100, aren't I? How many? 80 is close to.
So
Very good. 2 dimes is worth 20 cents. So what would that make if I add $1 to the $1.80?
That would make $2.
Correct. All right, now it's easy from here. What do you count on to $2 to make 5? Just say $3. Add on $3 and that gives me $5. So all I really needed was $3 and 2 dimes, which is 20 and 2 cents. So $3.22 change. Everybody get that? Okay, now, see how they start with a big number and then they're giving us less money, so we have to figure out more change. So now I only have I owe 27 cents. I gave the cashier $5. How much is she gonna give me back? So what can I add on to 27 cents to bump me up? What should I add to that? Autumn?
3 pennies.
Yeah, 3 pennies. So that makes my new amount what? What's 27 cents plus 3 pennies?
30 cents.
30 cents. Now what can I add to 30 cents to bump me up to the next even amount? Autumn is the only one that knows. Okay, Autumn?
2 dimes.
Yes. 2 dimes, which is 20 cents. So add that to 30 cents and that becomes 50 cents. Okay, how can I bump up 50 cents? Logan?
The 3.
Think the least amount of coins to bump me up.
1.
1 what?
1.
Think, how can I get to the next dollar from 50 cents? What would I use? All right, Marissa? Yes, 2 quarters, which is 50 cents. So 50 cents plus 50 cents is what? $1. Now it's easy. So really, do you guys see where you're basically like trying to reach the next level where you can just add big stuff?
What number are you going to? Why do you need all
$5.
that stuff?
We're trying to get to $5. So now we're up to $1. What do I add to $1 to make $5? Everybody. $4. And that gives me $5. So the change that I used was I used 4 $1 bills. I used 2 quarters, which is 50 cents. 2 dimes, which is 50 and 20 is 70. And 3 cents is 3 cents. So 73 cents should be my change. Alright, I tell you what, let's do the back together. I think it'll just help if I do it with you. Does everybody have this on the chart? They have it all filled in?
Yep.
Okay. See, you get to write in your books and you don't have to erase it. I have to write it and then erase it all.
I actually like it better if you erase it.
No, I want you to keep it in your book so you have it to look back to if you have questions. Okay, so on the back it says use your money kit, which I didn't give out because whatever I give you to touch, I have to clean, and I can't really clean the paper we have money kits that are paper, but then I have really no way to clean those because if I can't spray paper, it'll get wet. Okay, so
Put them in a wrap.
let's just see if we can do it without them. Okay. It says use the fewest coins and bills for the purchase. Write the number of each coin or bill needed. So Ella bought a hair bow for $3.84. So do I need a $5 bill? No. We're not making change. We're just getting the amount we need. What about my dollar bill? How many of those do I need? 3. So put a 3 next to the dollar bill. Put a 3 next to the dollar bill. Now, 84 cents. How can we make 84 cents with the least amount of coins? Logan? Start with your biggest coin.
2 quarters.
Actually, we could even do more than that. 3 quarters.
3 quarters.
Right? Because that's 25, 50, 75.
And 4 pennies.
Well, not yet. Let's do 75 cents. And then what else can I add? What would I add next? Dana?
1 dime.
A dime. That would bump me up to 80. Oh wait, we only need 84. 75.
So it would be 80. So you
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I thought they had a 1 next to the dime. That didn't make sense. It's actually next to the nickel. So 25 cents plus 5 cents is 80. And then how many more to get to 84?
4.
4 pennies. So you need 3 quarters, 1 nickel, and 4 pennies.
So
3 quarters, 1 nickel, and 4 pennies. So we didn't even use a dime. For number 2, William bought a new model airplane for $8.35. So who can tell me? 37, sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Alex, can you tell us how to have that amount?
So you could get two $5 bills.
Oh, but then we'd have too much. We'd have $10.
Yeah, and it's $14.
No, we're on number 2. $8.37.
I'm sorry, I was looking at
That's okay.
number 3. So you need $8 and you need it to get 1 $5 bill and 3 $1.
Correct. 1 5 and 3 ones. 1 5 and 3 ones. 1 5 and 3 ones. And then what about coins?
You get 1 quarter,
Mm-hmm.
1 dime,
Good.
and 3 pennies.
Oh, close.
No, 2 pennies.
2 pennies. So 1 quarter, 1 dime, and 2 pennies. So that is 25, 35, 36, 37. Okay? Good. Number 3, Sarah bought a cookbook for $14.95. Marissa?
I need 2 $5 bills.
Mm-hmm. 2 5s,
4 $1 bills.
4 1s.
3 quarters.
That's 1. This is 2. Okay. Did you say 3 quarters and 2 dimes? All right, and that's the amount because 3/4 is 75 cents. That's 25, 50, 75. And then 2 dimes, we'd have 75, 85, 95. Okay, so 3/4 and 2 dimes. For number 4, I tell you what, we'll just keep doing it together. That way we all end the same. So how much money is number 4? Raise your hand when you think you have the amount. It is 4 dimes and 5 nickels. So count that amount. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
65 cents.
Very good. 65 cents. Just for practice, let's count that. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Number 5, count the amount. Raise your hand when you think you've got the right answer. Start with your biggest coins first and then add down to the smallest. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
$1.
$1. Let's count it together. Ready? Start with your quarters. 25, 50, 75. There's 3/4. And then 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $1. Very good. Now, for numbers 6 through 8, write the value of the circled digit. So, you have to circle the digit too. So for number 6, 100,000's place. What digit is in the 100,000's place? Say it.
8.
The 8. So what's the value of the 8? 800,000. Very good. You remembered. For number 7, what digit is in the 1,000's place?
4.
The 4. And what's the value?
4,000.
4,000. And then number 8, what digit is in the 1,000,000's place? The 5. Circle the 5.
5.
And what's the value of the 5?
5 million.
5 million. Very good. And then the last thing says to write the numbers in the even or odd blank. So all you have to do is look at the last digit in the ones place. If it's even, which means it ends in 2, 4, 6, or 8, or 0, then it's even. If it's odd, then it is 1, well, odd is every other between the evens, okay? So you've got, like for your homework tonight, you have odds. So you're doing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, okay? Those are the odds. Even is the opposite. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. Anything ending in a 0 is even. So for number 9, who can tell me the 3 even numbers that are in the number bank? Jed?
342, 910, and 54.
Very good. 3. So you've got your even numbers are 342. See how it ends in a 2? 910 ends in a 0. And 54 ends in a 4. Those are all even.
So you have 4.
These are all your even numbers. You don't need to underline the ones place. I just did it to show that that's what you look at. And so what are your odd numbers gonna be? Mason?
691, 597, and 85.
Right. Because it ends in an odd number.